Good morning! Witness an extraordinary moment from the skies of Russia, where iron birds soar through the air and enemies meet their fate from above. The Russian drone hunt continues in Sumy. Look at that explosion. It leveled a shelter belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces, and it was all carried out by Russia's flagship drone. Concealed among the dense trees, the crew of the center group loaded ammunition into a T-80B VM tank. Moments later, a thunderous blast echoed through the area as they opened fire, aiming to disrupt the rotation of Ukrainian armed forces units in the Red Army sector. If asked where the black smoke is coming from, Kharkiv would say that it is due to a heavy attack by Russian geran UAVs. Near the village of Kirovo, launch and storage sites belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces were detected. Without delay, Russian forces deployed a Geran 2 UAV to strike and eliminate the facility. Thick black smoke and a massive explosion were seen rising over Kharkiv in the evening, following a Russian strike on a Ukrainian facility. In total, 6 strikes were carried out, leaving the site destroyed. A loud explosion roared as the rocket shot forward at high speed. The actions of the MLRS grad crew from the Vostok unit were recognized as outstanding in destroying a temporary Ukrainian armed forces position in the Dnipropetrovsk region. The military news Telegram channel released footage showing the destruction of several Ukrainian military vehicles near the village of Pribel in the Chernihiv region. Filmed from several thousand feet above, a drone captured dramatic scenes of explosions ripping through tree-covered residential areas, sending towering flames and thick plumes of smoke billowing into the sky. Slowly but surely, a drone advanced toward an armed force of Ukraine post, where a truck was parked out front. Moments later, without hesitation, the drone struck its target, blowing the vehicle apart. From a distance, a drone camera captured plumes of smoke rising from multiple locations simultaneously in the city of Kupyansk. The scene was the result of Russian forces launching high-explosive glide bombs to eliminate personnel from the Ukrainian Army's 19th Special Operations Center and the 15th Operational Brigade. See how the Rubicon drones operate with precision on the battlefield, slipping in, locking onto the target, and then striking the enemy's armored vehicle in a fiery blast. The relentless pursuit did not just destroy a single vehicle. The explosions and coordinated strikes flattened enemy positions around it, leaving behind wreckage and collapsed lines. Operations like these break the enemy's rotation rhythm, cut supply routes, and keep constant pressure on their formations. Proof that modern warfare is increasingly defined by the accuracy and dominance of unmanned systems. Another Russian superstar, the Geran 2 drone arrives over Dnipropetrovsk. The footage captures its devastating impact, with explosions tearing through the area and thick smoke billowing into the sky, a clear sign of Russia's unyielding pressure on enemy infrastructure. In Kupyansk, again, a Russian drone relentlessly pursued and struck a Ukrainian armored vehicle. The chase ended in a fiery explosion, leaving the target destroyed and reduced to wreckage on the battlefield. In the direction of Konstantinovka, the Molniya 2 drone hunted down and ultimately succeeded in destroying a Ukrainian communication node. Amid the dense cover of trees, several Russian soldiers were seen preparing for an imminent strike. They were part of a D-30 howitzer crew from the Central Military Group. One member, the unit's captain, explained that the D-30 towed howitzer had been used to successfully target and destroy a Ukrainian stronghold in the Dnipropetrovsk region. Accompanying this statement, military reports also released drone footage capturing the moment of the explosion, clear evidence that the unit had accomplished its mission with precision. In Zaporozhye, Russian forces detected a Ukrainian FPV drone control position. Moments later, a LMUR missile was launched, striking the target and leaving the site completely destroyed. Amid what appeared to be an ordinary tree line, a Russian drone released an explosive device aimed at a concealed Ukrainian position. FPV drone operators from the 79th ORB successfully targeted and destroyed an electronic warfare station and a field warehouse belonging to the Ukrainian Armed Forces southwest of Seversk. The Ministry of Defense has released footage showcasing the liberation of Zarekny in the DPR. Again and again, the Ukrainian landscape is torn apart by dozens of explosions, each strike leaving behind rising plumes of smoke and shattered positions. Aerial footage captures the devastation in full detail, with the ground erupting under constant fire as Russian artillery and drones pound enemy fortifications. From above, the scale of destruction becomes undeniable, every blast carving a path for the advancing troops. Every plume of smoke a signal that Ukrainian defenses are crumbling under relentless pressure. A camouflaged 2S7 Kupyansk self-propelled gun was captured on camera by a fiber-optic KVN drone. Shortly after the strike, a second drone arrived to survey the scene and inspect the destroyed target. Another successful strike was carried out by the Russian Air Force in Volchansk, where FAB-guided bombs hit Ukrainian positions with precision. Enemy forces attempting to regroup and conceal themselves were torn apart by the blasts, leaving their stronghold in ruins. With air support paving the way, Russian attack aircraft advanced deeper into the city, taking control of key sites, including the elevator which had previously been struck. Artillery of the Sever Group, 44th Army Corps, struck hard in the Kharkiv direction, wiping out Ukrainian manpower and destroying their military hardware in concentrated positions. Again, the precision fire left no escape. In the skies over Zaporozhye, a Tor M2 crew from the Dnipro group of forces detected and destroyed a Ukrainian reconnaissance UAV. One more eye in the sky shut down with precision fire. According to reports, the crew of the multiple rocket launcher system from the Zapad task force is preparing to strike fortifications, armored vehicles, UAV control posts, and personnel of the Ukrainian armed forces in the Krasnolymansk direction. Impressive, isn't it? That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.